Welcome to the Weather Centre this Saturday. We're keeping a close eye on the thunderstorms expected later on in the Free State. Some light evening rain is expected along the south coast of the Western Cape, and the hot conditions in the west will persist during the course of the weekend. The South African Weather Service warns against a high fire danger today over the eastern half of the Northern Cape, the Central Karoo District, as well as the northwestern interior of the Eastern Cape. Our past 12-hour satellite loop shows misty conditions along the west coast this morning, but further inland it was very hot and clear from the start. Meanwhile, partly cloudy conditions visible over the central and eastern parts of South Africa, and that's where thunderstorms will redevelop today. There's a 60% chance of storms over the western half of Northwest, much of the Free State, the Drakensberg region in KwaZulu-Natal, and the northern parts of the Eastern Cape as well. Some light evening rain expected in the Overberg and the Garden Route coastline, but dry conditions for the rest of today in Cape Town. It's going to stay partly cloudy in the northeast on Sunday. We're expecting cooler weather to set in the Eastern Cape as well as a high pressure system starts ridging in. Thunderstorms are likely once again over the central and eastern interior and down to the coastline of the Eastern Cape, but it stays hot and dry in the west. Winds remain light easterly in the northern parts today, while it's a breezy afternoon in the western Free State and Northern Cape, with fresh northeasterlies in East London. This keeps maximum temperatures below 30 degrees along the Eastern Cape coastline, highs of 27 degrees, 26 in George today, Uppington still scorching at 40 degrees, 38 in Kimberley, and Pretoria with a high of 31. Overnight temperatures remain high in the Northern Cape, a minimum of 24 in Uppington, 21 degrees in Kimberley, much cooler in Johannesburg with a low of 16 overnight, and minimums of 20 degrees or more along the east coast, while 17 degrees is likely in George. Cape Town stays warm today. We're expecting the southeaster to increase during the course of the afternoon. This causes some cloud billowing over Table Mountain, and this evening stays partly cloudy in the mother city with an overnight low of 17 degrees and strong southeasterly winds. On Sunday, it stays hot and dry over the western interior, but it's cooler in George and Port Elizabeth with a possibility of light rain. Thunderstorms are predicted for Gauteng once again. On Monday, it's going to stay hot in the west, but we're expecting isolated thunderstorms over the interior of the Northern Cape.